On September's perfect morning, blue as veins beneath the skin. Routine and radio static, coffee, coins and taxi dim. A city moving unaware, the sky was poised to split where towers caught the sunlight, then surrendered piece by bit. Sound like every nightmare bred from metal, glass and bone. An avalanche of paper, burnt confetti, lost and blown. No siren out, distancing the freight train in the air. Just shadows sprawling outward, smoke and panic everywhere. A hand reaches for daylight, clings to strangers in the fray. A shoe abandoned in the rush, a life rewound in gray. Memos raining off of scripts, pizza orders, paychecks due. Each fragment is a chronicle for lives we never knew. She ran barefoot through the powder, breathless, blinded, hearts unstrung. A briefcase open, photographs, a lullaby unsung. A man in suit and terror clutches hope between his teeth. A woman grips a stranger's hand and stumbles through the wreath. Up above the towers argue steel and flame and twisted glass. Gravity is pitiless, the world can't let it pass. Each heartbeat pressed into a grain of dust, a prayer half spent. Phones ringing, empty rooms, too late for what they meant. Messages that fill the void, I love you, I'm afraid. Tell my mother I remember, tell my children I was brave. Tell the world I wasn't ready, tell my father that I tried. But static answers every call and every line is tied. Nothing falls in silence in this place of shattered song. The dust recalls each story where the names and ghosts belong. Shoes and sirens, voices lost in towers brought to ground. Radio tunes still echo, photographs that can't be found. The silence heavy as a grave, but humming like a wire, with everything we couldn't hold and everything on fire. They crossed the bridges homeward, soul split open, feet of lead, breathing in the city's ghosts and counting up the dead. Pockets full of ashes, hair perfumed with smoke and fate. Suits and dresses stained in gray, tomorrow's hopes on weight. Every block a calendar where old and new collide, and in each face they passed a recognition could not hide. They built a city from their grief, from rage and from despair. Lit candles for the strangers, left bouquets just anywhere. Found laughter in the hollow, drew courage from the pain. Held tight to what was precious and let hatred wash like rain. Buried loss in secret places, cradled hope within their hands. Laid down the dead with dignity and fought to understand. If you listen, you can hear them, voices carried by the wind. Those who held the line and lost, and those who tried to mend. Those who ran into the flames, who never asked for praise. Ordinary people cast an unforgettable blaze. They do not want your hero songs or medals at the gate. Just memory as gentle as a love that cannot wait. Names that will not wash away, hearts that never quit. Stories told in silence, but the silence will not sit. Nothing falls in silence in this place of shattered song. The dust recalls each story where the names and ghosts belong. Shoes and sirens, voices lost in towers brought to ground. Radio tunes still echo, photographs that can't be found. A silence heavy as a grave, but humming like a wire, with everything we couldn't hold and everything on fire. Let it be for them, the watchers, the runners, the ones who stayed, the mothers who waited, the fathers who prayed, for the sky that broke open, for the city rebuilt, for the lessons they left us in ashes and silt. Nothing falls in silence here, everything remains, etched in dust and memory, tattooed in the